We got our Starbucks, and now we're heading to... Where are we heading to?
Next location. The one you guys said I should be excited about.
Loma Alta Drive, I believe is what it's called.
Loma Alta Drive. We're going
Jordy, I
to
put the
a hill.
directions where you said. That's it.
That's right.
We're going to the Hills Have Eyes.
Gravity. Oh, that was filmed here.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
And the what's it called? In the mountains.
I'm going home. Those movies.
Those movies are scary because they're based on a true story.
Like, fuck no. I'm not looking to get kidnapped.
The Hills Have Eyes is based on a true story, which is even scarier. Nothing scarier than a true story. Good idea.
No, I'm ditching that one. My aunt traumatized me with that.
No, I meant like I'll do a video on it.
You're welcome.
Okay. You're welcome.
I call credits for the next video.
I call credits because I said the Hills Have Eyes, bitch.
No one will get an idea.
No, I don't care.
I bet you.
I said the Hills Have Eyes.
Gravity Hill is located on Loma Alta Drive in Altadena, California. The street itself isn't too long, only spanning about 1.6 miles, and really there isn't much to the street itself. At a glance, it is nothing more than your regular run-of-the-mill street. At least, that's what it appears to be on the surface. Upon closer examination, many start to report a strange phenomenon, one that has yet to be explained in full. So Gravity Hill is actually right around the corner. So before we go down the road, let me explain what the road actually is. So Gravity Hill, in short, is just a street where something really weird happens. While you're on the street, on the hill going downward, you can park your car, set it in neutral, and instead of the car sliding downhill like it's supposed to, it will start rolling back uphill. There are like 3 common stories that are told why. 2 revolving around some kind of ghost or ghosts, plural. And the other is about a witch. Your thoughts?
Cool.
When I heard of the street, I was just like, wow. I saw so many videos, I'm like, is this real?
Like, there's like actually videos?
There's videos of like the thing going there. There's one story of this dude who thought he was going to get like robbed. Because the car parked right next to him, right? But no, instead, it was just a bunch of kids who like set the car in neutral, and then they started going up, and they were like, alright, so let's head over. The phenomenon that is Gravity Hill is really bizarre. Because it doesn't have a proper explanation, urban legends have been created to try and explain the anomaly. The first legend is actually about a witch. For those that weren't aware, California has its fair share of haunted forests. One of them just so happens to be the Cobb Estate, otherwise known as the Enchanted Forests, which actually isn't too far from Gravity Hill. At this particular forest, there is a legend that an old hag, a witch, lurks in the woods, and allegedly she is quite the trickster. According to legend, she puts curses all around the forest and other nearby areas too. One of these curses was placed on Loma Alta Drive. The curse, if you haven't pieced it together already, was to warp gravity, so anything staying still that could roll would roll upward instead. It's a strange legend, but an interesting one nonetheless. As for the other legends, they revolve around ghosts. One story states that one night in the 1970s, a teenage girl took her friends out for a joyride in her parents' car. The 4 girls were having tons of fun driving around the city, drinking, and overall just having a really good time. Regrettably, their fun would be cut short. As they were driving across Loma Alta Drive, the driver lost control of the car and crashed on the hill. The crash was fatal, and all 4 girls passed away that night. As the legend goes, the spirit of the girls apparently pushed the car upwards in an effort to protect anyone who drives on this road, for they don't want anyone to meet the same terrible fate they did. The second ghost story is similar to the first, as it too involves a car crash. Although, this time it involves a much larger vehicle, a school bus. On January 16, 1976, As the day was just beginning, a school bus full of children waiting to get to school drove through Loma Alta Drive on a detour. Everything seemed fine, and it was, at least until a brick flew through the front windshield of the bus and killed the driver. You see, there was a truck in front of the bus, and it was carrying several bricks for construction. Unfortunately, as it hit a bump, one of the bricks flew out, and it hit the bus driver, again, killing him instantly. As the bus swerved across the road, it eventually tipped over and landed in a ditch, killing everyone on board almost instantly. Allegedly, the spirits of the restless children push any car on the road uphill to try and protect other drivers.
You could start
Oh,
like right there, down there.
So we put it over here and then it should go up,
Go a bit forward.
Go forward?
Right here?
So we assume this is where the hill starts.
You could probably go a bit forward.
Just like right here, maybe?
I guess.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Set it in neutral. Oh!
Whoa!
Yo!
Whoa, we're gonna die now.
Okay.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Alright.
It works.
I did not expect this to work.
It's kind of trippy.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're down Loma Alta Drive, and if this car doesn't roll upward, then I'm basically dead. Just go. It's going extremely slow, but it's moving. What? Well, you can see it. It's moving slowly, but it is pushing. And just so you can see it, it's a neutral.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is crazy.
What?
This is so cool. Alright, that's pretty legit, actually.
Yeah.
Action! Can't you see we're recording here? No.
Okay, so apparently this is the ravine that what's it called? All the kids / teenage girls actually crashed in, depending on which legend you're actually listening to. You want to yell like
Whoa. Is that fine?
There you go. So I'm either contacting the spirits of the children who crashed over the ravine over there, or the spirits of 4 teenage girls who also died. 1, 2, 3.
No, she's setting it back so it can go neutral by
Okay.
itself.
There you go. See, it's moving backwards. All right. Hello, is anyone there? Would anyone like to speak to us? Are there the spirits of maybe 10, 20 children out here who feel sad they want someone to play with? Are you here just trying to protect other drivers? Once again, I proved the Ouija board does not work. We're good here?
I don't care.
Okay, so
Final thoughts.
we're about done here? I thought it was really cool.
I thought it was so trippy. Like at first I was like, this is gonna be some bullshit.
Same. I was like, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, I was like, Jordy's just wasting my time.
And then we were like, oh god.
I
it
know,
started
and then I was
moving
like, what the fuck? And I even got out of the car and everything.
just to see if it worked.
That was cool.
Johnny,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it, but I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't know that it was an optical illusion.
I know, that's true.
the whole science aspect.
Science ruins everything! JK, I love science.
Science ruins the fun. But apparently, how this works is that in reality, we're in a hill going upward, but for some reason,
It looks like it's going down.
Yeah.
You guys can see that.
It's a weird curve that is kind of hard to see on camera, but like that's how it works.
Trippy.
Loma Alta Drive is definitely a strange street. It's remarkable how no one can really agree on a precise explanation on what causes the abnormal nature of the street. Then again, we do live in a world where everyone unanimously agrees on absolutely nothing. That being said, I believe some mysteries are better left unsolved. Gravity Hill, in any case, is for sure one mystery I won't forget.